It's honestly so bad it's kind of sad.
Just leave me alone. Right, I actually want to wear nice clothes if I could.
I see. Well then, leave it to me.
My name is Makoto Chiba, 29 years old. I work as a system engineer at an app development company. The company has a casual culture, and wearing regular clothes to work is allowed. Most of the employees dress casually, and I do too, but...
Wait, is that guy straight out of the early 2000s otaku era? Akihabara is 2 stations away, you know. Did you get off at the wrong stop or something?
My coworker Andi Maeshima is good at her job, but she never misses a day when it comes to criticizing my clothes. I have zero fashion sense, and honestly thought about just wearing a suit to work instead. But dressing stiff makes me less productive, so in the end, I just kept showing up in casual clothes. What's wrong with a checkered shirt? I thought it was a safe pick.
The problem's how you wear it. Buttoned up all the way, tucked into your pants. You look like your mom picked it out for you. It's so cringe. It's honestly so bad it's kind of sad.
Just leave me alone.
Can't you at least untuck the shirt? That alone might bump you up from otaku to middle schooler. Maybe.
I'm well aware I've got no sense, and I don't deal with clients anyway, so this is fine. Anyway, I need to focus. You're busy too, right? With all that work being thrown your way?
Ugh! Who does Chiba think he is?
But as much as I said it was fine, I soon found myself in a situation where it wasn't. A coworker convinced me to try a dating app. I had kept my head down working, and suddenly I was almost 30. I really don't want to end up single forever. Using the nickname Mako and a suit photo for my profile, I was lucky enough to match with a woman. Momo, huh? She's got a calm vibe and is easy to talk to. She's composed, doesn't seem younger than me at all. After chatting for a while, we agreed to meet in person. I was getting excited, but then suddenly realized something. Crap, no way I can show up in my usual outfit for a date, right? But with no fashion sense, I've got no idea how to pick decent clothes. In that case, Internet, lend me your power! I spent all night searching stuff like stylish men's outfits, cool clothes for guys, everything. And then... This is it! This has to be the right move! On the day of the date, I showed up dressed exactly like the guide I found online. But is this really right? People have been staring, and I'm getting seriously anxious, and then...
Are you Mako?
Yes. Wait. Are you Momo?
Yes, that's me.
She's even cuter than in her photos. My heart was racing when I noticed Momo's gaze fixed on my clothes. So it was weird. I never should have trusted some random fashion blog. Sorry, this outfit is weird, huh? I really did try, but I guess it just didn't work out. You probably don't want to be seen walking with a guy dressed like this, but I really don't have any fashion sense. This is the worst. Making excuses from the very first impression? I'm totally blowing this. As guilt took over, Momo suddenly said something I didn't expect.
So, that means you're not attached to this style, right?
Right. I actually want to wear nice clothes if I could.
I see. Well then, leave it to me.
Wait, leave what to you?
I'm pretty sure the station mall has Uniqlo. Let's go buy something there.
With that, Momo firmly grabbed my hand and marched ahead. She's not mad? It doesn't seem like it.
This brand focuses on simplicity, so their stuff goes with anything. Your light blue shirt is fine, but we need to do something about that jacket and those pants.
Right.
This and this and this. Just try them on for now and call me when you're ready.
Got it. I'm done.
Let's see. Wow! It looks great! It really suits you.
Really? It kind of feels weird. Like, I'm not even me.
Your first outfit had nice color, but this one looks great too.
Thank you for the kind words. I'll go ahead and buy this one. Even though she's younger, she had this calm older sister vibe, and my heart just kept pounding harder. Thank you so much for today. I'm embarrassed I showed such a lame side of me right away. After shopping, I took her to a cafe to treat her as a thank you.
It's really okay. I can tell you gave it your all for today, and that alone makes me happy.
At work, they always call me lame, so I did my best to research on my own. But stuff like add pops of color for casual balance, or use accessories as well, was way too hard.
I see. That explains a lot. But I could still tell you put in the effort.
After that, we exchanged real names and made plans to meet again. Since then, I've continued dating Momo, now Saijo Momoko, and she's kept giving me style tips every time.
I think this hairstyle would really suit you, Chiba-san. What do you think?
Whoa, that looks cool. Do you get that done at a salon?
Apparently you can do it at home too. There's even videos showing how.
After a date, I always review my fashion choices too. Think this kind of hairstyling is okay? Still, Saijo gives advice in such a gentle way that it doesn't hurt. She's so mature. I want to be as thoughtful as her someday. As time passed while I kept at it.
Your outfit today is simple, but the coordination is super stylish. Totally. I knew Chiba-kun would look like a model once he found his fashion sense.
Before I knew it, I was getting compliments on my fashion from my coworkers. Where do you shop? Let's go together next time. Yeah, thanks everyone.
What's wrong, Mayushima-san? Do you need something from Chiba-san? No, not really. Chiba-san totally leveled up his look. Eye candy. Yeah, about that. Actually...
The more compliments I got, the more confidence I strangely started to feel. An internal posting for a new app development? Maybe I'll apply. Feels like I could actually put it off now. I quickly put together a proposal and submitted it. The proposal itself wasn't accepted, but the idea was highly praised. Before I knew it, I was selected as a member of a new project team. As for the app design, we've decided to bring in an external designer. First, we'll organize the requirement documents here, then communicate our vision to the designer. And so, we ended up scheduling a meeting with the external designer during a project meeting.
Nice to meet you. I'm a freelance designer, Momoko Saijo.
Saijo? On the day of the meeting, the person who showed up was, unbelievably, Saijo.
Huh? You know this girl, Chiba-kun?
Let's both do our best to make something great. I look forward to working with you.
Looking forward to it.
I can't believe I get to work with Saijo too! After the meeting, as I was walking down the hallway from the restroom, I ran into her by chance. Ah, Saijo! Heading out? I'll walk you to the exit.
Chiba-san? No thanks. I'm fine on my own.
Is something wrong?
Nothing. Excuse me.
Did I do something? Was I the only one happy we would be working together? That night, I couldn't stop thinking about the troubled look on Saijo's face. Maybe she doesn't want to work with a guy she met through a dating app. Someone she's not even dating. Maybe she thinks I got her hired on purpose or something. We met a few times and it felt like we were getting close. But maybe it was all one-sided. That thought stabbed right through my chest. Even now, work doesn't wait, huh? The next day, just as I was buying my favorite drink to distract myself, 2 coworkers called out. Chiba, you got a girlfriend and didn't tell us? A girlfriend? Me? I tilted my head at the unexpected comment, but then they said something even crazier. You're dating my Shima-san, right? Since when were you two that close? What? No, we're not dating. Where'd you even get that from? Huh? Everyone's saying it. Everyone? When did that lie start spreading? Apparently my Shima-san's been saying that she's the reason you got stylish. Yeah, this kind of conversation was taking place without my knowledge.
Chiba-kun only got fashionable because of me. Huh? What do you mean? He used to dress so horribly, so I gave him some kind advice. He actually listens to what I say, you know. Oh, that's so swoon-worthy.
Wait, seriously? You're not dating? Definitely not. My Shima-san mocked me non-stop for having no sense of style. How did that turn into us dating? I mean, I always thought you two didn't get along, but it's true you've changed. So we figured maybe you two were secretly texting or something.
Did I miss something?
Just as the one who caused all this showed up, I frowned instinctively.
I heard my name, so I came over. What's with this weird vibe?
Everyone's misunderstanding things between us. I need you to stop saying stuff like that.
But it's thanks to my persistent advice that you leveled up, isn't it?
I changed because I fell for someone, and it's not you, my Shima-san.
What?
He said it straight up! Brutal, but maybe you have to be that blunt with someone who doesn't get it.
Hey, shut it! No need for the peanut gallery. I can't believe you have a crush on someone. You used to dress like a full-on otaku.
Yeah, well, sorry I was a fashion disaster. But I didn't hurt anyone.
Having you in the same department was ruining the aesthetic of the office.
Your insults toward me did plenty of damage to the work environment too.
Insults? I was just giving advice.
That wasn't advice. You were just putting me down.
That's not what I meant. I only said it for your own good.
Then you need to choose your words better. I never once felt grateful for the things you said.
I don't get it.
More importantly, what are you going to do about this? I don't want the whole company misunderstanding. If anyone brings it up, we'll make sure to set the record straight. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, me too. It's a small company. Rumors die down quick. Thanks. My Shima-san, don't do anything weird again.
Don't make it sound like I'm just some delusional girl.
Not like. You are delusional. That day, she told her boss she wasn't feeling well and went home. Honestly, with how awkward things were, I was kind of relieved we wouldn't be working together for a bit. Wait, Saijo? A few days later, I suddenly got a message from her, and my eyes went wide.
A long time no see. There's something I'd like to ask you directly, Chiba-san. Could we meet sometime soon?
Sure, I wanted to talk to you too. And so, we agreed to meet after work.
Sorry for calling you out so suddenly.
No, I had something I wanted to confirm with you too. But go ahead, I'll listen to what you have to say first.
Alright then, I'll get straight to the point.
As I felt her attention building, I swallowed hard.
Oh? Chiba-kun! What a coincidence. Oh, Saijo-san, I didn't even see you there.
Why are you here? Unlike me, who was clearly annoyed, Saijo's face had gone cold.
I figured you might be meeting up with Saijo, so I came to throw in my 2 cents. I was the one who was close to Chiba-kun, but ever since you showed up, he's been cold to me. You probably filled his head with something weird, didn't you? Quit messing up people's relationships.
Hey, enough already. I was never close with you, my Shima-san.
You teasing my clothes didn't mean we were buddies.
I thought I made that clear last time, but you still don't get it, so let me say it again. I don't have any good feelings toward you. We are not friends, we are just coworkers. And showing up like this in my personal life, that's way out of line.
I knew it. So you lied to me, didn't you, Maishima-san?
As it turns out, after our last meeting, Maishima told Saijo, I'm the one dating Chiba-kun, so don't get the wrong idea. That explains why Saijo was acting so distant.
At first I was shocked. I couldn't believe Chiba-san would be on a dating app while already having a girlfriend. But when I thought back to our dates, I just couldn't see Chiba-san as that kind of dishonest guy. So I called you directly today to find out the truth.
If that's true, then you're the one who's been messing everything up.
But it's just... It seemed weird that Chiba-kun had a girl in his life, so I got suspicious. So in other words, you were jealous because I was getting close to Chiba-kun? Don't be ridiculous. Who said I was jealous?
I really don't care what you feel, Maishima-san. I can't believe you threatened Saijo. You didn't just mess with me. You dragged her into it too.
Is that really something to get that mad about?
Hearing that, I was honestly speechless. She clearly didn't understand how serious this was. She's a freelancer. We're the ones requesting her services. If a client says something like that, how do you think it makes her feel? She would probably worry she would lose work if she didn't play along. Using her position to pressure someone like that is just plain dirty.
Dirty? You used to be some unfashionable loser, and now you think you're hot shit? Maishima-san, you liked Chiba-san, didn't you? So why treat him this way? From what I've heard, you sound like a grade school boy who bullies their crush. Couldn't you tell whether he was okay with it or not? Don't talk like you know everything. I've known Chiba-kun longer than you, okay? You're just some rando who popped up out of nowhere.
I stepped between them, shielding Saijo from what looked like an oncoming outburst. Sure, we haven't known each other long, but you don't need ears to fall for someone. She didn't flinch when I showed up in the worst outfit imaginable on our date. She even helped me pick new clothes.
Wait, worse than that outfit?
She respected my feelings and gave advice without being harsh. You are nothing like that. That's why I fell for her. Everything with Saijo has shown me she's genuinely kind.
I was trying to be kind too. I thought blunt feedback would be easier to understand.
You always say I was just trying to help, or that wasn't my intention, but it's all one-sided. It's clear you don't know how to empathize. That's probably why you could say those things to Saijo. That's all I wanted to say. If you understand now, can you leave? We're in the middle of something important.
Fine! Suit yourself.
With loud, angry footsteps, Maishima stormed off. With that, the source of all our recent stress disappeared, and we couldn't help but smile at each other. After that, the rumor about me dating Maishima got cleared up fast. The people who had believed it came to apologize.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I really thought you two were secretly dating and building a relationship.
Yeah, my bad too. I'll treat you to lunch to make up for it. And I brought a drink and a naughty magazine as a peace offering. My bad. Thanks everyone, but I'll pass on the last one. I also reported everything about Maishima-san to the company.
Apparently she was threatening people, saying Chiba-san is mine, so don't touch him. Yeah, super scary.
She concerned Saijo, spread lies about dating me, and even crossed into my private life. Because of that, Maishima-san was deemed a threat and effectively fired from the company. She left with an uncomfortable look on her face. Momoko-san, what do you think of this sweater? After that, Momoko-san and I officially started dating. On weekends, we go shopping at malls and enjoy picking things out together. No good? I thought I could finally choose on my own, but I guess I still have ways to go.
It's not bad, it's just... If you get any more handsome, I might be in trouble.
Really? Then maybe I'll go with the pink one instead.
I was joking! Don't take it seriously.
Forcing self-centered affection on someone will never be accepted. Only when that affection comes with care and thoughtfulness can people gain true confidence. That confidence changes people and unlocks infinite possibilities for their lives.
That day, 5-year-old me was waiting anxiously for my parents to pick me up from preschool. Are they here yet? I had stopped playing with my toys and was just waiting for my parents to come. My teachers looked at me with pity. In the end, my parents never came to pick me up. It was a while after that I learned my parents had been in a car accident. I had no relatives I could reach out to, so at 5 years old, I started living in an orphanage. When will Mom and Dad come get me? It was difficult for me at 5 years old to understand and accept my reality. I just waited resiliently for my parents.
Nice to meet you, Haruto-kun.
A year after I started living at the orphanage, I was taken in by my stepmom, Akuno Ichinose, and my stepdad, Masaki Ichinose. That's how I became Haruto Ichinose. My life from there was fun. I had a lot of freedom, and my step-parents loved me. It was a happy family straight out of a storybook. Even as a child, I knew I had to repay them someday. I'm so happy to be Haruto Ichinose. But in first grade, when I finally felt like I belonged somewhere, things changed.
Honey, a child. I'm pregnant.
Really? Yay! Haruto, you're going to be a brother. My stepmom got pregnant. My step-parents were over the moon. I was also excited to be a stepbrother. My stepmom's belly grew, and we all believed a happy future was ahead of us. Mom! When my stepmom's belly was quite big, I ran toward her with a smile.
Don't touch me.
Huh? My stepmom pushed me away for the first time. Her eyes were of someone looking at something vile, and I froze. Honey, what are you doing? Haruto, we're sorry. Mommy was just surprised. You must be scared. My dad's words must have brought her back. My mom looked at me, and she looked like she might cry.
Haruto, I'm sorry Mommy's not feeling well.
It's okay. I'm sorry too. My mom hobbled over to her room. Now that I think about it, this might have been the day my mom changed. My brother was born. His name was Ritsu. At 2 years old, Ritsu was comfortable with me. Nee. Ritsu, over here. You're so good at walking now. Nee. Oh, Mommy. Nee.
Ritsu-kun, let's play over here.
Honey, Haruto was playing with them. It was obvious my mom didn't want him to play with me. My dad tried to talk to her, but my mom didn't listen. Since that day, my mom had changed. At this point, she treated me like I was unwanted. Since it's my half coming of age day, I wrote you guys a letter. Half coming of age day? How fun! Thank you. Honey, Haruto wrote us a letter.
Oh, I'm busy right now. I'll read it later. Oh my, Ritsu-kun. Good job.
More time passed. I was in my final year of high school now. My mom's obvious favoritism continued.
Ritsu-kun, you got 100 on this test. You're so good.
I'm leaving this house. That's probably better, right? Haruto, I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen. Don't worry, Dad. It couldn't be helped. Haruto. You guys took me in. I understand how Mom feels too. After high school, I'll find a job and live alone. No, go to college. I'll handle tuition. Thank you, Dad. I studied hard for my college exams and got into the school I wanted to go to. After high school graduation, my days of living alone began. Honey, Haruto is leaving this house for you.
I don't know anything about that. Don't blame me.
It's okay, Dad. I'm glad I was taken in by this family. Nii-chan. Ritsu. Nothing. Never mind. Ritsu looked like he wanted to say something, but he noticed Mom's look and fell silent. I think he wanted to tell me something. I guess that's it. I remembered the fun times and felt some sadness as I left. Only my dad came outside to see me off. After that, I moved out of the prefecture and started living alone. This is harder than I thought. I didn't want to rely on my parents for living expenses, so I was working part-time at an izakaya restaurant, but I feel a little better. I don't know how many times I've thought that it would be easier if I could forget the time when my mom was nice to me. I felt a little more optimistic now that those thoughts weren't eating away at me anymore. Still, if I didn't have these deliveries, I'd be in trouble. I didn't know why, but since I started living alone, I've been receiving deliveries from the orphanage. I asked them about it, but all they would say is that they were just donations from the orphanage, and I got no details. But it was desperate times, so I gratefully accepted the food and other household items in the deliveries. I managed to balance work and school, and somehow graduated. After working hard to find a job, I got one at a systems development company called Lovekoi Software. My dad said I didn't need to, but I decided to send 30,000 yen every month as a token of gratitude. Lovekoi was a primary contractor company, so it was a pretty good working environment. I was in the system integration department. It was my second year. Along with my coworkers, including Mio Tachibana, we worked hard on our projects.
Ichinose-san, I wanted to talk to you about this.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Deadline time was always busy. Whew, finally done. We finished our project. Tachibana-san, the other reps, and I took 4 paid days off.
Everyone said they're going back home. What are you gonna do? Going home?
No, I have a home, but don't have a home. I told her about me being an orphan and my stepmom's treatment of me.
I can't believe that happened. I'm sorry for asking.
No, I'm sorry. It's not a story to tell after a big project.
If my mom treated me like that, I feel like I'd get mad and cut myself off. But you didn't resent them and repaid them. You're amazing.
I don't know. They took me in, so I think it's the right thing to do.
Actually, my mom's a single mom. We got in a fight in high school and haven't talked since I started college. Among my friends, I was the only one with hand-me-down uniforms. I was so embarrassed. I asked my mom for new ones. But with college fees and stuff, it was hard. You know how uniforms cost like 30,000 for a set, right? I realized later that it was childish of me. But since I brought it up, I couldn't apologize. After I started living alone in college, I didn't see my mom at all. I studied hard and worked hard to find a job, and I got a job at this big company. I wanted to prove that I could survive without my parents, but I couldn't survive on my own. I needed my mom's help with my tuition, with co-signing things. I was dumb. By the time I wanted to apologize, she was gone. She was gone before I could apologize.
Tachibana-san.
So, I admire you. It must have been hard for you. You must have been sad. But you're grateful and you're trying to pay them back. You're so awesome. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it.
Thank you for saying that. I haven't received love like this in a while.
Love? Yeah, you could call it love.
I'm getting a call. Can I? It's from my brother.
Of course.
Tachibana-san seemed relieved that the call came. I smiled and answered the phone. Hello? Ritsu? How are you? Sorry to call all of a sudden. Are you free? Since I left home, we've been calling each other like this. I think we talk more than we did at home. Ni-san. Ritsu's voice changed from cheerful to sad. I recognized it and interrupted. Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. I told you a bunch of times, right? I'm sorry. Ritsu has told me many times that he wanted me to come back, but I didn't. I think he blamed himself. I've never once resented Ritsu, who still looked up to me as a brother. Actually, I really treasured him. 3 years later, I was dating Mio and had proposed to her 3 days prior. Mio, will you marry me?
Of course.
I didn't have much experience with a happy family, so this decision took a lot of courage for me. But I could be a family with Mio. I wanted to. I believed that from the bottom of my heart. I was engaged, so I decided to go home for the first time in years. This is Mio Tachibana, my fiancée. We work in the same department and we get along well.
Hello. I'm happy to meet you both.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking care of Haruto.
What was my stepmom thinking? She stayed silent next to my dad.
Mio-san, we're Haruto's step-parents, but we gave him a hard time. We're not good parents. But Haruto, he still calls me dad.
My dad's voice quivered. He always defended me from my mom. I knew that, so I never blamed my dad. Dad, I'm grateful for you. Mio knows that. She said she wanted to be with me because of that. So don't say that. I'm okay. I felt like my dad truly loved me. I was happy I came, but that didn't last long.
Mio-san, you said? Don't you think Ritsu is better than this person? You look honest and you're pretty, and you work for a big company? I think you're a great fit for Ritsu.
Huh?
Ritsu is a good boy and he's going to a famous private university. I think you'd be much happier if you married Ritsu. There's an age gap, but...
Cut it out.
In that moment, my dad raised his voice in anger like never before. Even my mom was shocked. She looked at him.
What? Don't yell suddenly.
Mio-san is engaged to Haruto. How many times do you need to hurt Haruto? I've been holding back. I know you. We're desperately trying to have our child.
The Ichinoses had a hard time getting pregnant after marriage. They tried fertility treatments, but it didn't go well. Emotional pain, time, energy, money, as those were all spent up, my mom was spent too.
Akuno, don't try so hard. Your body comes first.
Honey, I'm sorry.
My parents gave up on getting pregnant, and when my stepmom was 29, they decided to adopt me. After adopting me, they were blessed with Ritsu.
We have a responsibility. We took Haruto in. You ignored him and rejected him, even though he did nothing wrong.
I had to. I went through the pain of birthing Ritsu. Haruto is just my child under some paperwork. Of course there's a difference in how I feel.
I heard that mothers have more love for their kids than the father does, so I can't deny that there's a difference. But to treat them differently because of it is different. You loved him when we took him in, and changed so obviously. How much you hurt him. No matter what I said, you never listened. You coddled Ritsu and acted like you didn't want Haruto there. You loved him at first. Haruto came from such a hard life. How could you do that to him? I've given up on you since then.
What are you saying? It's too late now. Why did you stay married to me then?
Because Haruto asked me to.
What?
This was before I left home. My father had said this to me.
Haruto, let's live together. I was thinking about ending it with your mother.
Dad, you can't. Divorce is between the couple, so I can't say anything. But if it's for me, then you can't.
But...
Please, Dad. I love Ritsu. Ritsu always called me Nini. I was really happy. So I want him to be happy. I want his parents to be there, and I want him to smile. No child would be happy if their parents disappeared. That's what I think. I've had a sadness in me since that day my parents didn't pick me up. It's not just me. My friends at the orphanage too. Everyone had a sadness in their eyes.
Haruto, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Since Haruto left and started living alone, I never once forgot about him. You don't even know how hard it is for a college student to live alone, and you celebrated.
No! He said he was going to leave all on his own.
You kept treating him badly, so Haruto read the room and said he'd leave. You can't even understand that much? No matter how much food or stuff I sent, I knew it wouldn't be enough.
Wait, were those deliveries?
I asked your orphanage to let me use their name. I thought you'd feel bad and not accept them.
I was saved by those deliveries in college. Those were all symbols of my father's love for me. Dad, thank you. Really.
No! I felt responsible for raising Haruto too. But when he ran toward me when I was pregnant, I just hated him. I had to protect Ritsu. Ritsu is my actual son. I recommended Ritsu to Mio-san because I was thinking about Ritsu's happiness over Haruto's.
My stepmom tried to gain sympathy, but my dad's face remained hardened. Stop it, Mom.
Ritsu?
It was Ritsu. He'd gotten so big. Despite the situation, that's what I thought. My brother is my one and only big brother. He's always been there for me. I never once thought we weren't related by blood. So, I thought it was weird. When he left, I learned that he was an orphan, and I was shocked. But to me, none of that mattered. It doesn't matter if we're blood relatives. To me, Nissan is Nissan. If he's happy, I want to congratulate him. I don't want to get in his way. Ritsu looked at me and smiled sadly. I must have caused him a lot of stress. Nissan, congrats. Be happy. Ritsu, thanks. You've gotten so big. Dad, I'm fine. If you want to divorce Mom, I won't stop you.
Ritsu, what are you saying? Don't say that. Let's stay a family. Yes, Haruto can live with us again.
What are you saying, Mom? I'm going to live by myself for my second year.
What?
Ma'am, I'm going to marry Haruto. Haruto is my one and only love.
She looked straight at my mom and spoke clearly. It was overwhelmingly bright to look at her.
Haruto appreciates even a person like you. He said even if it was brief, you gave him love.
What?
But I'm not like him. If you're going to hurt him, I will not forgive you.
Mom, I was really sad when my parents didn't pick me up. I was sad and anxious, and I thought I'd be alone forever. I wanted to disappear. A giant hole had opened up inside me at 5 years old. I didn't think it'd ever get filled. But
Haruto-kun, nice to meet you. We're your family now. I hope you'll call me Mom.
you came to pick me up. I had been waiting all that time. You smiled at me and reached out a hand to me. Thank you, Mom. I was really happy then. That soft memory never faded. That's why I never resented her.
Haruto, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My mom was in shock. Her eyes widened and she looked far away. She kept repeating it like a broken radio. What was she looking at then? I had no idea, but I felt like her tears reflected the warm memories we had from my childhood. A few months later, Ritsu left home. My step-parents got divorced.
I'm sorry, Haruto. I'm so sorry. Why did I?
My mom was alone in some shabby apartment, reading a letter. It was the letter I wrote to my parents for my half-coming-of-age day. When they got divorced, my dad handed it to her. I'm happy to be Haruto Ichinose. Thank you for taking me in. My mom was twisted by the idea that she had to protect her actual child. With time, she finally realized her mistakes. Nissan, congrats.
You're all grown up, Haruto.
A year after, we got married. Surrounded by family and friends, I was happier than ever before. Ritsu, Dad, thank you. I sent an invitation to my mom, too, but she didn't come. I had a feeling, but I was happy. A few days before, an invitation with the absent part circled arrived. In the corner, there was a note from my mom.
Please, be happy.
I was confused, but I realized when I saw the word happy. This was her reply to my letter from that day. The letters were shaky and smudged. I could tell how my mom felt when she wrote it. So, I was fine, because my childhood self finally got a response. Mio, I promise to make you happy. Let's build a beautiful family together.
Yeah, let's be happy.
I had lost my happiness so many times. I know that I can appreciate any happiness that comes my way. I'm sure the future holds countless moments of happiness from here on out.